Hello. Happy New Year's 2024 Jalen coming here before you watch this old ass video from 2023. This video originally started on December 15th and it goes all the way through today. Like, I'm clearly still adding this part in. I had a very eventful 2 weeks on my trip. So like the recording kind of sporadic, but there's videos, okay? So along with this video, there's a next video that I'm working on, and then we could get into the 2024 shit. But I just felt like I just needed to say that. You know what I mean? I just needed to say, hey, you're about to watch some old shit. Get into it. So there's that. Enjoy the video. Good morning. It is 10 o'clock in the morning. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay, you have the shower running. Bro, I need to get the Books A Million. I need to get the Books A Million so that I can get the second copy. Not the second copy. The second book for Adam Silvera. I need to get that second book. I don't know if y'all are going to see it. Hopefully Sunday I'll try to get it up, but I finished my video. I finished my book. Now I need to get the second one. I'm gonna go. We're heading out. Does it give Bookstore run? Does it give quick Bookstore? Should have stopped for coffee first. There is a coffee shop inside of the bookstore, but I want coffee now. We'll decide when I get a car. Those wipes, dude. Appreciating my solitude, these ain't my go-to. We have reached the mall. I don't think this mall has coffee outside of the coffee in the bookstore. But I know that coffee is not tea. So that's the gag. I want coffee. I need caffeine. So we'll reintervene. Mission accomplished. The first to die at the end. Now, idiotic a little bit, right? So I finished They Both Died at the End last night, right? And I was like, ooh, I now have to go for the second book because it's a continuation. Who told you that? Who told you it was a continuation, babe? Gagged. I opened this book in the bookstore and I said, ooh, these are not the two men that I know. But then I realized, why would there be a continuation for a book titled They Both Died at the End? They both died at the end. Please. But I got another gem. 1 and 2. This book is 1 and 2. So yeah. Successful bookstore run. The crazy gag is I gotta go to work. I now have to go home and get ready for work. I'll see you guys later. Well, well, made it home from work. Couple hours ago, honestly. All honesty. Um, I've decided that I'm not going to start that Adam Silvera book because there's no outside of it being in the same universe. There's no other correlation to the book. So there's no rush for me to get into it right now. Um, so with that being said, Suicide Notes by Michael Thomas Ford. Um, Figured the least I could do is read y'all the synopsis, okay? So this is a novel. Um, you may think that you're fine, but you're not. If you don't want to talk about it right now, that's your decision. You have 43 more days to talk about it. 15-year-old Jeff wakes up on New Year's Day and finds himself in the hospital. Make that ooh, the psychiatric ward. Why did that cause me so much trouble? Clearly, there's been a huge mistake. Aside from the bandages and wrist on his wrist, Aside from the bandages on his wrist, there's no reason why Jeff should be here. He's perfectly fine. He doesn't need to spend an hour every day talking to a therapist or acting out skits about feelings with some other teens on the ward. But a funny thing happens as Jeff 45-day sentence drags on. He realizes he's not as different from his fellow patients as he's first thought. Compelling, witty, and refreshingly real, Suicide Notes is a darkly comic novel that examines the fuzzy line between normal and the rest of us. I think I said this about They Both Died at the End. The version of me that picked these books, I think he did a really good job. I think he did a really good job because the books that I've picked, right? I have not gotten any books that have been recommended yet. I've literally either read the synopsis or literally just walked into the bookstore, browsed, and picked up cover bottom. And those two books and this, hopefully, won't let me down. I gave those two books 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Those two books, my first two 5-star books. Back to back. Will I get a third? Will I get a third? Um, it's 1:46 in the morning. I have to go to work tomorrow. Morning. Morning. I know I was supposed to tell y'all about this damn book last night. I went to sleep. I went to sleep after the 30 minutes. And then, in all honesty, right, Scout's honor, I was up since 8 o'clock. Now I gotta go to work in 2 hours. 2 hours, right? That's more than enough time. I'm gonna read a little. So, this is broken up into days. I'm I'm on day three. This isn't a spoiler or anything, quite frankly, the title. So, he, the guy, the main character, what is his name again? Jeff, right? He wakes up in the hospital. Obviously, he tried to kill himself. But he, he, he doesn't know what. I don't know if he's like I said. I'm only on day three, page 17, and that was from last night. My little 30 minutes. Um, but he doesn't. This part right here, right? So he says, "I know they're hoping I'll say something about why I did what I did. So for the record, I just felt like it." So he wakes up and he registers where he's at, right? And he's he's having a conversation, but he's also having a conversation in his head to us. It's in POV. So I don't know if he's like putting on a show. Not like putting on a show, but like acting as if he doesn't know what he did. Because the doctor, they're they were trying to do they were trying to run. He's in a psychiatric hospital, right? So they were trying to run some tests, basically trying to see like, yo, like what is your problem type shit. And he gets frustrated, Jeff, and they call the doctor. And I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce this man's name for shit. Jeff says it funny, cat poop. So I'm gonna say cat poop, but it's not cat poop. It's fuck it, cat poop. Okay. So the nurses, they get frustrated with Jeff and they go get Dr. Cat Poop, and he's like he blatantly says, "You tried to kill yourself. Like, what do you mean you don't know why you're here? No one's saying that you." And this is another thing. He thinks that they think that he's crazy when no, we know that you tried to kill yourself. You know that you tried to kill yourself because, like I said, you said, for the record, I just felt like it. Whoa. Page 17. The writing. I'm doing well picking books. I'm doing well picking books. I've seen some like reviews and shit about books where people just like hate the fucking writing, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but me's. I don't have time for that. I simply do not have time for that. I don't have time to be reading terrible books. No. No. So, it's 10:36. I gotta work at 12. I'll do a little 15-20 minutes. 15-20 minutes. Yeah. Okay, right? So first things first. First things first. It has been a couple of days since I recorded that last clip. What about it? Right? Suicide notes, right? I'm on page 180, um, day 28. I think I told y'all that this is, or maybe I didn't. Um, Suicide Notes takes place across the span of 45 days. We're following Jeff, a 15-year-old kid who tried to off himself. He's in the psychiatric ward. He met four other people, so including himself, that's five. Within the first 28 days, someone got sent to, I guess you would call it the loony bin. Because this is not, the psychiatric ward that they're in is, I guess, their last stop. So, like, if I could help you type shit. And then after that, you go to, they call it they call it something, the padded room, right? This book, there's no, the only, I guess, the main plot that we're trying to, we're peeping is we're trying to figure out why Jeff tried to kill himself. Um, the first 28 days, it started off, I like, I like everyone else. I like everyone else except for Jeff. I like everyone else except for our main character. Like, he he's 15 years old, and I'm trying to like see if I was like this at 15 years old. I don't think so. I don't think so. You know what I mean? Um, this book is really good though. This book is really good. I've decided that that little run through I just gave, I'm not gonna try to go into deep detail. We're not supposed to, but I'm not gonna try to go into deep, synopsises about.
Are you slow?
I'm not gonna try to give a deep synopsis about the book because, like, everyone, everyone is different type shit. Like, the two books I read, Red, White, and Royal Blue, and they both died at the end. I went on Goodreads and I was confused. And then I realized, you're not me, I'm not you, we're not each other type shit. So like, why are y'all on Goodreads? Don't read this book. Don't read this book. Bitch, I read it. I read it. And it was damn good. Like, so I'm not gonna give y'all a synopsis of the book. I'm telling y'all it's good. I'm on page 180 and so far it's good. I haven't wanted to DNF it. It's been a good book, like that's just that. But anywho, I go on a trip in today's Friday. Oh, I leave tomorrow. I leave tomorrow, Saturday. 180. What does that look like? That looks like maybe like 75 pages. I want to finish it before I leave. I want to finish it before I leave because I do have two books that I want to walk with. So, the two books that I want to walk with, one of these is a book that I ordered when I did my Amazon, my little book haul from Amazon. I got books from Amazon, and then the second book is one from my first bookstore run. Second time I went to the bookstore is I got the two books that y'all are going to see earlier in this video, I think. So the first book is Call Me by Your Name. When I was in college, loved the movie. There's a book. There's a book. Yeah. We're going to read it. I'm not going to give y'all the synopsis because y'all know Call Me by Your Name. Um, the first one that I'm walking with, and then Bartered Brides. First of all, this. Look at this fucking cover. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Book basically happens in the universe of Sherlock Holmes, but Sherlock Holmes is dead. Ooh, Sherlock Holmes is dead. Oh, did I just hit myself? These two are the books that we shall be walking with. Um, I actually gotta finish this. I go get my hair done tomorrow. I could easily knock this shit out. Let me show y'all the little the little bookmarks I've been using. Look at that one. Look at that one. Ooh. Hello. I'm not home. I'm not home. I'm home. I'm home though. I'm in the Virgin Islands. Yes, yes, yes. Um, we have some just little quick housekeepings. Um, I did not get to finish it before I left. I did not, it's what it is what it is. I decided that I was going to walk with it. And a second book I've just walked with Mercedes Lackey, The Bartered Brides. Literally almost done with Suicide Notes. I literally was reading this shit on the plane, like just knocking it out. Then I fell asleep. So we're gonna finish that, and then I'll give y'all a little 1-2, and then I literally want to start. I want to start The Bartered Brides. I want to start The Bartered Brides, and I want to finish with The Bartered Brides before I leave. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Now, I do have, it is a quite hectic 2 weeks, but I'm going to do what I want to do. So, yeah, I just decided to give y'all that little update. Hello. I think it's after 1. But this one. This one. Removed because she's done. Because she's done. Yup, yup, yup. I finished Suicide Notes by Michael Thomas Ford. And I'm eating my book. I'm sorry, I'm flipping through my book right now, and has Phantom been eating my fucking book? Anyways, I finished this literally a while ago. I need to brush my teeth. But, yes, okay, this book was very good, like, now, the only plot device that we have going on here is we're trying to figure out why Jeff wanted to kill himself. And it was answered. It was answered. Off with Jeff, right? He wakes up in a psychiatric hospital. None of this is a spoiler. It's literally on the synopsis. So in this psychiatric hospital, he meets. There's 4 people plus him, so that's 5, right? I don't even want to say. I don't even want to say. My favorite. No, I did not. Personally, right? Up until the, I want to say last 100, 150 pages, I didn't like Jeff. I didn't like Jeff. In the book, he's 15, and like, if you remember how you were at 15, you definitely do not like Jeff. Like, for one, I did not like the whole so he's 15, so he gets a little pass, right? But I did not like so he's in the same fucking psychiatric ward as everyone else, but he goes out of his way to tell us, the reader, that everyone else is crazy, and he's just, and I did not like that. I did not like that. I don't like the mental health equals crazy trope. I don't like it at all. But with that being said, this was still a good read. Now, when I was in the plane, right? When I was in the plane, I was reading, right? And I reached this, I got to this part, right? And a part of me did not want to continue reading because like I already knew how it was going to unfold. And when I tell you, I started crying on the plane. I started crying on the plane. I don't want to read this anymore. Take the book away from me. Everyone's watching me. Shut the fuck up. Everyone was watching me. But this book is really good. This book was really good. I read it. I continued it. I kind of wish I kind of wish Michael Thomas Ford went into more. In the back of the book, he did, like, he answered, like, prompts, I guess, from what, apparently this book has been out for the last 10 years. So he did some, like, question prompts about the book, and one of them that he answered, but like not necessarily, is why did you have to kill one of the characters? And in a way, I understand, but like as the reader, come outside, come outside, you know, come outside. A next question that I like that he answered. He didn't answer it. He just asked it. Is did I think the encounter qualifies as sexual assault between these two characters that took place in the book? And I 100% do think that this qualifies as sexual assault. Now, in the book, it made Jeff seem like he was cool with it, but like confused by it because he's had thoughts about him not being straight, but it never came to fruition. So when the part that took place in this book that prompted his question, I 100% agree that that classifies as sexual assault and jail. He needs to be jailed, right? But I also, so when I finished the book, right, when I literally closed the book and pulled my bookmark out of the book, I I had a thought like, oh, he needs a second book, right? No, he answered that question in this book as well, as to it's been out for 10 years. So some people are like, oh, we need a second book. We need to know what happened with the main character and this character, blah, blah, blah. But he answered it, and yes, I'm 100% in agreement with his answer. For him to have written this book 10 years ago, and then for people to want a sequel, y'all are not going to like it. Y'all are not going to like it because with the amount of time that this book has been out, everyone has already come to grips with how the book ended, right? So now, just like a TV show, we tend to think for ourselves, oh yeah, now our characters are living the most happiest, peacefulest, loveliest, life. Sure, they might have some qualms here and there, but like they're happy, right? So what he said was, if I was to write this second book, y'all would not like it because y'all already determined how Jeff moved on. If Michael Thomas Ford was to give us a second book, we would not like it because we've already decided that Jeff is happy, that he is happy, he's left the psychiatric ward, and nothing else needs to take place. So I agree. This was a good read. How do I feel? I'm gonna give this book a 4.5. I'm gonna give this book a 4.5. What's missing on the point five? I don't know. But it doesn't feel like 100% 5 stars, but it also doesn't feel no lower than a 4.5. Like that's just that. Um, if I wanna be, if I wanna be like very hypercritical, let's say I took that point 0.5 away because he killed my bitch. He killed my bitch. That's all. He could have killed anyone else. He could have killed anyone else, but he took my bitch. So yeah, 4.5, great read. I got a second book. Maybe I'm gonna start it. Maybe not. Um, Suicide Notes by Michael Thomas Ford. I think everyone should get it. If you're queer and if you have tried to off yourself, I'm sorry. I think you should get it. I think you should get it.
Merry Christmas, bitches.
Hello, guys. Quick updates, right? So, I didn't walk with Call Me By Your Name because I still had Suicide Notes to finish, right? Which kind of upset me because I finished Suicide Notes last night, right? So I'm upset that I don't have Call Me By Your Name. Why is she? Why is she a part of a 16 book series? Why is she a part of a 16 book series? This is book 13. This is book 13 out of 16. But apparently I can read them as standalone books, which is what I'm going to do with this one. And if by the end of it, I'm like, I need context, I need more, then I'll get 1 through 12. I'll get 1 through 12. Or I'll get one and see if I even like that bitch. But that all depends on how this goes. I'm gonna start it right now. It's fucking 11 o'clock. I'm gonna start it. Let me show y'all what I'm using as the bookmark. Yeah. Hello, you guys. I realized something, right? This video cannot end without me sliding Suicide Notes on the completion shelf with the other 2 books that I finished. So, with that being said, this video will not be uploaded until Saturday. It is what it is, you know what I mean? I get home on Friday. I'm already editing it, so it'll be up by Saturday for you discussion. With that being said, I hope everyone has an amazing 2024. It's currently 3:50. It's currently 3:50 on January 3rd. Nothing changed. You know what I mean. Um, yeah, everyone have an amazing new year. I will end this video